Listener discretion is advised.
Hey, my music. Let it ride.
What's up? It's your girl, Maimuxic, coming to you with Uptown Sounds, powered by Sonic Scout Radio. I would like to welcome y'all into the Uptown Sound, and y'all already know how we get down. We gonna listen to the best of the best out there. You hear me? And today we got a fun, super duper dope episode today. Super duper dope interview. If you was with us last week, then you know I gave you a little taste of it last week at the end of the show, and that is our conversation with one Zeke Rowan. And let me tell you, kid is incredible, talented, whole package. I'm telling you, knows what he wants. I'm loving it. I'm loving to be tapped in with him now. I'm paying attention. I'm keeping an eye out. And let me tell y'all, we have a super special announcement about something Zeke has at the end of the week that we'll get into a little later in the show. So y'all make sure y'all keep it locked on Uptown Sounds for all things great music. Great artists and great times, man. But you know what? I wanna start us out with a bang, because I'm watching and I'm just looking on my social media, and I'm looking around and I'm seeing this one working on a project, that one working on a project, that one working on a project. And in my head, I'm like, whoo, top of 2026 gonna be scary. We about, 32 days out? Something like that. I don't know how many days in December, but look on your calendars. And I'm telling y'all, 2026, we coming in with a bang. But we gonna end the year hype, crazy. It's gonna be amazing. All right, I'm gonna quit talking. I'm gonna get into the music, because I know that's what y'all came for. And this one right here been keeping me moving, going round and round. And that's BFF with their latest single, Round and Round, on Uptown Sounds. Let's go.
Back, forth, up and down, round and round and round and round. Back, forth, up and down, back, forth, up and down, back.
YJ, you crazy for this one. Yo, this is BFF. Let's go.
Back, forth, up and down, round and round and round and round. Back, forth, up and down, back, forth, up and down, back, forth, up and down, round and round and round and round. Back, forth, up and down, back, forth, up and down.
Can you handle it? Live my no hands with it. When I spit it, I'ma pop it like a charm. You got me flipping like gymnastics, up and down like it's hydraulics. You looking at me and I'm looking at you. You telling me that you love this point of view. You love the way your booty go.
Back, forth, up and down, round and round and round and round. Back, forth, up and down, back,
You love the way it goes.
back, forth, up and down, round and round and round and round. Back, forth, up and down, back, forth, up and down, back, forth, up and down, round and round and round.
Goes where it goes.
Up and down, back,
The way it goes, where it goes.
down, round and round and round.
You're telling me you're on the way. You're saying that you love the taste. Right up on it like it's roller coaster. Got you like I'm Sammy Sosa. I love when you sit it, I love when you ride it. Love when you turn over, let me inside it. Booty so good that I just wanna bite it. Bet when I pull it out, you get excited. I'm feeling horny. Come right upon it.
He can't stop thinking about me. I walk through his mind every day, going back and forth. Like when I dribble it, throwing that thing up and down like a basketball. I'm on the way, so you know he can't wait. And my timing is precious, you know I can't waste it. We getting right to it, we don't need to fake. In every direction, I'm making them shake it like back and forth and up and down, babe, come and pound it out. In control, he like that shit, like who your mama now? I'm finna make sure he never forget it. I'm down for whatever as long as you with it. He smacking my ass cause he like how it's hit. He knowing I'm the baddest bitch in the city.
He like it.
Round and round and round and
He like it. He really, really likes it.
up and down, round and round and round. Back, forth, up and down, back, forth, up and down, back, forth, up and down, round and round and round and round. Back, forth, up and down, back, forth, up and down, back, forth, up and down, round and round and round and round. Back, forth, up and down, back, forth, up and down, up and down.
Forever gonna love that song. I'm just saying, it's incredible. It's a great song. You should go stream it right now. That's BFF featuring Day Day Flint with Round and Round. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with BFF because they working. That's all I'm gonna say, they working. So you do with that information what you wish to do with it. Now, before we move on, I just want to take a moment to thank all of my listeners, man. I love y'all so much. Y'all make this worth it. I hope y'all have been enjoying these episodes lately. Obviously, we had the Black OG to take over. We've been doing super dope conversations and just letting people go, and I promise you next week we'll get into this a little later on in the show. I'm gonna give y'all another little sneak peek, but next week we have another takeover that's happening, and I promise you it's so dope, it's so amazing. All of my artists out there, I love to tap in with y'all. I love to talk with y'all, be it in studio, be it on Zoom, wherever you're located at. I love having these conversations and just, picking your brain and figuring out how you got from where you started to where you are, what was the process of your project, the whole nine. I love it. So I hope all of my listeners out there, I hope y'all have been enjoying it. We're going to be getting more artists in, telling their stories, letting them take the forefront, and giving them a spotlight, because that's what we do over here on Uptown Sounds. That is what we do, and we wouldn't be nothing without y'all listening, tapping back in week after week. Y'all make it all worth it. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And before we move on, I also want to shout out our sponsor for today's episode, Uptown Creative House, a creative studio, home of Next to Last Productions, Uptown Sounds, Uptown Nationals Clothing Company, Filmhouse 35, and Filmhouse Cinemas. Y'all keep it locked, because as y'all can see, well, if you watching this, if you listening, head over to YouTube. If you listening, listen. And then when you finish listening to a full 24 hours of Sonic Scout Radio, head over to your phone, go to YouTube and search Uptown Sounds Music, and you'll be able to watch along with my viewers. And as you can see, we've been working on getting more of a visual setup in the studio and bringing you behind the scenes and all these dope things. You'll also be able to take a look at the Zeke Rowan interview, which we'll get into a little later in the show. You'll be able to see that, see a little bit more of the studio and how we bringing everything together. And that is because of Uptown Creative House. That is because of Next to Last Productions coming in, setting up all of this for me. We doing big things over here. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm super duper excited. And it's only getting better. It's only getting bigger. Alright? We only doing it bigger and better as we go. So let's get back into the music. And this, I've been loving this one. Y'all already know. If you don't, go back a couple of episodes. Listen, I did I went on a whole 30-minute tangent, I think, talking about this project because I love it. I love every single song on it. I love what it's about. The whole nine. And that is my dog, L.A. Earhart, and his project 2005. Like I told y'all then, go and listen to it. Please go listen to it, because it's amazing. Go to his Instagram page, L.A. Earhart. Tap in and look at the interviews that he's done. Look at, him talking about the process and the project and, the meaning behind it. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with my brother. But for now, we gonna keep it locked. And we're going to play my dog. This is his joint off of his project 2005 called Drop It Like It's Hot on Uptown Sounds. Let's go.
Some says cold, others says not. When I think of you, I think hot. So fire, so fire, so fire.
The Box Bangers.
You back it up, then stop. Drop it like it's hot, then. You gotta drop it like it's hot, then. Oh, baby, drop it like it's hot, then. I say after you back it up, then. then stop. Drop it like it's hot then. You gotta drop it like it's hot then. Oh baby, drop it like it's hot then. First thing first, you hot as can be. Amazingly blazing, burning up the streets. Dangerously flaming, 400 degrees. Fireworks spark when a highlight bling in the middle of the dance floor. She can shake fast, she can wind slow. She can even hit her with a heel toe. She can make it clap with no hands though. Well, she is the hottest I know. No, it's ironic, her body's so cool. No, I can't hide it, she lift up my soul. Chills through my body, she got me, oh no. She got my temperature rising for sure. I think we met in the past like before. Give me the green light, I'm always on go. Before that you go, I want you to know. After you back it up, then stop. Drop it like it's hot then. You gotta drop it like it's hot then. Oh baby, drop it like it's hot then. I say after you back it up, then stop. Drop it like it's hot then. You gotta drop it like it's hot then. Oh baby, drop it like it's hot then. Well, there's three things that I grew to understand. If the kitchen hot, turn on the fan. If you by the stove, be careful with the pans. If you play with fire, then you bout to burn your hand. In other words, I'ma make it safe for you. Yeah, the sunshine every day for you. Yeah, you got me so inspired. For your love, I will walk through the fire. Well, she is the hottest I know. No, it's ironic, her body's so cool. No, I can't hide it, she lift up my soul. Chills through my body, she got me, oh no. She got my temperature rising for sure. I think we met in the past like before. Give me the green light, I'm always on go. Before that you go, I want you to know. After you back it up, then stop. Drop it like it's hot then. You gotta drop it like it's hot then. Oh baby, drop it like it's hot then. I say after you back it up, then stop. Drop it like it's hot then. You gotta drop it like it's hot then. Oh baby, drop it like it's hot then.
You got everything, huh? Cause you sleeping over here tonight. All right, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I love you.
I love it. I love it. That was L.A. Earhart with Drop It Like It's Hot. And if y'all can't tell, listen, I live where it's cold. I live where it's cold, and it's actively cold. It's really cold, like really, really cold. So these songs are taking me back to a warmer time. You know, it reminds me of summer, of end of summer before fall. You know, even fall. I'm a fall baby, so hoodie weather is perfect for me. But winter is winter, and it is winter. Let me just tell you. So, I'm sending my prayers and my strength out to all those who are a little chilly like me. If you live somewhere where it's a little cold, I'm going through it with you. But head over to your favorite streaming service and go and stream L.A. Earhart, Drop It Like It's Hot, and I promise you it's gonna warm you up. It's gonna make you want to run outside and be outside, be out in them streets a little bit, but keep it tucked for summer 2026. You know, keep it tucked for summer 2026. All right, we're going to keep things moving here on Uptown Sounds, powered by Sonic Sky Radio. We're going to get into another one. I've been seeing a little bit of promo for it. I don't know what they got, cooking, but I've been seeing it, and I'm loving it. I'm super excited to see what comes from it, because I was able to kind of see this project come to life, and I'm super excited because I already know what type of time this whole crew of people is on. But we gonna get into it. This is Babe Bro featuring Jeff Sky with his new joint, Loophole. Let's go.
Seem like I've been stuck up in this loophole.
See my niggas, what up, give them kudos. 60 smoking out inside this two-door. Tryna hack the matrix, need some new codes. Shining broad umbrellas just in case though. Whole lot on my paper was the queso. Doubt me, okay bro, if you say so. Speak no English, that's just about the pesos. I don't wanna talk about it, hey.
Niggas say they get into the cake, it ain't the case though. Shooters in my city think they play, but they don't play though. Hate that she a dub, but when I hit her up, she say no. More drama, cause I fucked a friend, but shit, I ain't know. More commas, fuck it in design, need to say those. She just spilled her heart to me, I don't know what to say though. Lately it's been hard for me, I pray that I'm okay though. My bitch black as coffee beans, she offered me the face though. Love when you make my dick disappear. Queen, I love your head, it's sincere. That's why you're beautiful. My diva, you're my Sasha Fierce. Until tomorrow, wake you up and kick you out and right back to them dollars. Dog niggas with false attentions is what they call us, but it's all forgiven when it's 50,000 for your collar. Oh God.
See my niggas, what up, give them kudos. 60 smoking out inside this two-door. Tryna hack the matrix, need some new codes. Shining broad umbrellas just in case though. Whole lot on my paper with the queso. Doubt me, okay bro, if you say so. Speak no English, less it's about the pesos. I don't wanna talk about it,
Please don't ever wrong, I wanna speak about it, ayy. Yes, I need that weed, I might just tweak without it, ayy. I feel all that hate, I search for love, something pure, ayy. My bitch don't do drama, not at all, she's so demure, ayy. Ask me, do I know his main lady, I'm not sure, ayy. I don't be with niggas, cut them off, I'm best with fewer, ayy. I been working hard as fuck, a nigga need a tour, ayy. Left her ass alone, she sick as hell, it ain't no cure, ayy. Pass me the weed to smoke. Nigga be lame in hell, it really ain't funny, but niggas is jokes. Put her with something new, she bad as hell, but subtle with it, ayy. I'm in Flintstone, I'm a Flintstone like rubber with it, ayy. Puffin' on good Barney. I'm not wrestling with your feelings, bitch, I ain't Jeff Hardy. You gotta stand on what you did, ain't no damn sorry. Rolling back to back to
see
back.
I got stuck up in this loophole. See my niggas, what up, give them kudos. 60 smoking out inside this two-door. Tryna hack the matrix, need some new codes. Shining broad umbrellas just in case though. Whole lot on my paper was the queso. Doubt me, okay bro, if you say so. Speak no English, less it's about the pesos. I don't wanna talk about it, eh?
Super fire. I love it. The whole project fire, honestly. Y'all make sure y'all go stream Babe Bro and Then There's Me. Cause I love those sorts of albums where there's a story also being told. There's a whole nother element that is assisting the music, and at times the music is assisting it. So y'all make sure y'all go tap in with Babe Bro. Head over to IG, follow him, head over to your streaming services, go and stream Babe Bro. And Then There's Me. And listen, I've been waiting all show to get into this because I'm super excited. I've been waiting a couple of weeks, about 2 weeks to get into this. Zeke Rowan came to the studio, tapped in with us, sat down, and the way that happened, it was funny. I meet a lot of artists, new artists, through other artists that I know. And this was no exception. I met Zeke through Epoch, and y'all will know Epoch from he's been on a show a gazillion times, and he was one part of the Black Gogeta takeover that we did the last couple of weeks. And I believe he and Zeke met in school, and then Epoch told me about Zeke, and Zeke reached out to me, and it was a whole, it's a family affair. All things Uptown, it just ends up being a family affair. So if you know some people, send them my way. I love it. But Zeke came, tapped in with us, and it was super dope. We just sat down and had like the dopest conversation ever. Never met in person, talked a couple of times over text, and just came in, and it was super natural. It was super duper dope. And I'm loving everything that I heard. I'm super proud of what this next generation of, if I can say it that way, because I'm not too much older than them, that they probably think I'm older than them, but it's only about 9 years, and that sounds older as I'm saying it out loud. But anywho, I'm super proud of what this next generation has, because they don't just tell you a thing, they tell you a thing, and they tell you why. They are understanding their why a little bit more than I think when I was that age. I understood the why of it all. And Zeke is no exception, man. It was a honor and a pleasure for me to be able to sit down with Zeke. So without further ado, y'all welcome Zeke Rowan on to Uptown Sounds. All right, everybody, let's welcome on Zeke Rowan to the show. How you doing today, Zeke?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you so much for popping out. You are officially our third guest in studio. You and DJ. Shout out to DJ back here.
Shout out DJ.
So Rowan, tell us a little bit about Zeke, how you got started in music, kind of what was your introduction to it, some of your inspirations maybe coming up as you were, exploring the world of music.
Right. So when I was little, music was always a big part of my life because my mother was in a band, and I was born in California, so music scene around there is pretty like diverse and such. She was in like a ska reggae band, so that was kind of like the first music I really like fell in love with.
That's dope. That's the first time I've heard that. Okay.
Yeah, and then like it just kind of progressed from there. I started to my mom put me onto Bruno Mars, so really my mom's kind of like the key behind all of this.
I feel that.
She just enriched my music taste a lot when I was younger, and I think it really built, like, I'd say, the sound that I have. But as I got into like middle school and stuff like that, I started to listen to a band called The Drums. It has Johnny Pierce in it, and his like vocal range is like basically like kind of almost the same as mine, because he can hit some falsettos, and so that kind of it gave me like a purpose to reach outside of my comfort zone and kind of follow whatever he was doing with it. So that's kind of a lot of the indie aspects you hear in my music, so that's where that stems from.
That's dope. That's super duper dope. So at what age would you say like you really got into like, okay, maybe this is something that I can do, maybe I should pursue this a little bit, put some effort into it, start getting like mics and working on GarageBand and all of that?
Right. Okay, so I started, so dating back to middle school again, when I was about 11, I found an artist, Joji, pink guy, also, and so that's actually where I got GarageBand from. Was he said that he uses it, and he like strictly used that for a long time because it was free also. So that kind of inspired me to get it. And then so by the time I was 12, I was already asking for like MIDI keyboards, and I actually got one when I was 12 for Christmas. And then so that's when I started making my first song. I think my first song was literally made that month using a MIDI keyboard, but it was not very good.
That's funny. No, we all start there. There. And I would say I think you got a hit. How old are you now?
I'm 18 now.
You're
yeah.
18. Oh,
People
so
don't believe
still,
it's the genetics.
You're still a
but
baby.
It's true though.
Oh, you're making me feel old. I just turned 27 and I'm like, oh my God. Like,
really? That day I would not have known.
But no, that's super dope. So you produce, write, engineer everything yourself?
Yes. Yeah, everything is done strictly by me. All the instruments are played or like generated by me. Like I actually don't have a drum kit or electric drums. The only thing that's different about my music is I'm not playing the drums. I use like the drum pad on the MIDI keyboard. Yeah. That's where the acoustic drums come from.
That's dope. Okay, so what would you say as an 18-year-old now, one of the biggest lessons you learned from being 11, 12 and kind of getting started and playing around in music to now? What would you say your either the growth that you've had, or what are some of the things that you've learned in making music over that 6-7 year span?
Right. So the most important lesson I've learned is to always be original, be yourself. You don't want to ride on somebody else's coattails, that only gets you so far. You look at artists, big artists, they were all mocked for something at some point, and then all of a sudden they're globally known, household names, stuff like that. So always just be yourself, because I was kind of I was trying to be super cool or whatever, or I was trying to be nonchalant about my music. I'm very chalant actually, and I realized that that's not the way to do things, and you just have to be yourself 100%.
Man, That's a bar right there. Like I remember when I first got started in music, I didn't tell anybody, and then I got super out there with it, and then I stopped. I didn't tell anybody, and it was like, you cannot be you cannot be nonchalant. You cannot act like this thing doesn't
Right.
exist.
You gotta act like you care about
You
it.
gotta act like you care about it. You gotta act like you actually want to do this. So for you, and this is something that even to this day, I don't necessarily see a lot of artists who like work on music. They don't put it out. Like I remember, I was going to Mott, and I was in a program. I don't know if they still have this program. It's called Trio, and I went to my trio advisor, and we had a talk about music. And at that point in time, I was in my phase of not telling anybody, so I didn't like put no music out.
Right.
And we had a whole conversation about putting the music out there, and I thought I was maybe like alone in that until I started to kind of get around some other artists and creatives, and we would talk a little bit more. And I learned that it's a lot of people who have a lot of music that they do not put out. So to have you as an 18-year-old who's been working on music since preteen days, at what point were you like, all right, let's put it out there. Let's put it out there. Let's not care if it's good or if it's bad or, whatever it is.
Right.
Let's just put it out there.
Yeah, so it actually took me longer. I know I said I started producing when I was 12, but I didn't actually put it out until about 3 years later. I think I put out or I might have put out my first song. It was a song, I put it out on YouTube, and it's still on my YouTube channel. It's called, oh goodness, I haven't talked about this like at all, so it's hard to remember Overrated. And like, I was like 14, 15, struggling with like having friends, so I said like, oh, you're overrated, and I put that song out. That's kind of like what got me to put it out. But also because like people were saying, I was sharing it with some of my friends, like just MP3 files that I would send to their phone numbers so that they could give me some feedback on how the song was, and they would say, hey, this is really good, you should release this. And I was like, all right. So that kind of gave me hope. It was more so as soon as I realized that people were actually going to listen to it and that they actually enjoyed it, I wanted more people to enjoy it as well and relate to it, which is something that people say that they do a lot. They apply my music to their own lives, and that's what I want everybody to do when they listen to it.
That's fire. That's fire that you even think about that. We was putting out music back in the day, and we was just putting it out. I didn't care if it inspired anybody. But no, that's super. That's dope. I remember. I'm still heartbroken about this to this day. I feel old again. Back in my day, we had the iPods. I was about to say iPad.
Right.
We had the iPods, and I would write my music on my iPod. This is back before I didn't have an iPhone. I couldn't afford it. I was still Androided out, and had my little iPod, and I would write songs on there. And one day I dropped my iPod, and the screen cracked so bad I couldn't get back into it. It was not attached to any iCloud. I lost all of my
Oh no.
younger songs, and I say that because when I think about like my older music, and this is something that I talk to people about often, is the struggle of these older songs that we have versus the newer songs. And obviously we're like, ooh, back then it wasn't so good. It wasn't so good. And we are, and a lot of people that I talk to, we have a similar story in that, let me just take the bad away. Let me just upload it on here. Let me take it away. Let me just wipe the world of that. But for you to leave that, that first song on there, and then people to be able to go and listen to that and then just hear the growth of you as an artist and as a person.
Right.
How were you able to get to the point where you were like, I'm gonna leave this up? This is a part of the journey. It's part of the story.
Right. I think you said this earlier, but like everybody starts somewhere, right? And I think showing that growth is like, that just shows, even more you see these people, like, okay, let's say it's like a fitness influencer or something. It's much more believable when they've made progress themselves. You see the progress, or like, let's say for example, you see the weight that they lost before you know that what they're doing is helping. You know what I mean? Like, but be careful on the internet, y'all. But like, don't believe everything you see, but you can definitely believe in my music. It's authentic. But yeah, so that's kind of the point where I was at, where I was like, I don't think this is an issue. It's not embarrassing. It's like my art, it's where I started. It's who I am, part of me for real.
That's dope. That's super duper dope. For you, is it with the rise of the internet and where the internet is now? Is like, I remember when I was probably like your age, a little bit before then. It was the rise of like the Instagram comics or Facebook comics. It was like the rise of like Instagram was kind of on its come up and people were making careers of social media. So it was a little bit easier during that time to kind of be seen because it wasn't as flooded. But like you
Right.
said, now everything, like, you can't believe everything you see on the internet, and it's such a flooded place. Can you speak to how you were able to find like your tribe via social media or the internet, or the journey you're taking in finding your tribe of people that it's like, all right, this, I'm making music for them and I'm
Right.
just reaching them.
Right. I guess I would say, I make my music for everyone. My music's for everybody to listen to, but a lot of the time actually, I want people to relate with whatever I actually went through. So, I guess it's just whatever I've been through. That's kind of my target audience too, to kind of help them like listen to my music, because it was healing for me to write it, and it's healing for me to listen to it over again. So, maybe it'll help somebody else heal up if they've gone through like the same thing. Because like, like I listen to a lot of like Adele. What is that, like like she's like the queen of breakup songs, right? Like people listen to Adele all the time when they get
Love
broke.
Adele.
But yeah, so that's kind of what I wanted to do. And yeah.
That's dope. That's super duper dope. When you think about like some of the themes in your music, like what are some of the things that you typically write about, that you kind of find yourself gravitating toward when it's time to make a new song, or some of the experiences that you have had that maybe have influenced some of the songs that you've written?
Right. So I'd say like pretty much 90% of my songs are written like straight out of just like what has happened to me in real life. So my lyrics is literally just me telling you stories of what has happened to me, and like, just in song form. So, like, for example, I have this one song, Fake It. It's literally about, I posted it today. It's about like this breakup I went through. It was nasty. Like, this girl had cheated on me and stuff. And so, yeah, so that's what I put that out, because it's literally what happened to me in my life. Like all my lyrics, everything, it's just literally story of my life. So, yeah.
I feel that. I feel that. That's ah.
Yeah.
All right, way to go. So when you see yourself in your career, what is it that, like, what are your goals? Like this, and I'll give you a little bit of a background. I usually give this spiel off air, but hey, whatever. We're here. So the radio station Uptown Sounds is really a platform that I try to use to educate, encourage, share war stories, if you will, of artists. And like
Right.
myself personally, I'm a producer. And so I work with a lot of artists, writing, producing for them. And in that, like I've been saying, I find very similar experiences across the board. But one thing that I've been talking to people about more, and one thing that I had to learn, I took a trip out to California and I went to a school that was run by these like super producers. I think they just closed the school up not too long ago, but it was called 1500 Sound Academy, and it was run by two guys by the name of James Fauntleroy and Lawrence Dobson, and they've worked with everybody from Jay-Z to Justin Timberlake and everybody in between. And one of the things when I went out there is I realized that there was no like one size fits all for a career, and it made me, once I got back here, it made me really like take a step back, look around and say, okay, what is it that I want for my career? And that has changed and evolved from the time I started making music all the way up to like the beginning of this week. I'm
Right.
still figuring it out. So I ask artists now, and creatives just in general, not, just kind of as a, what do you see for yourself? Like, where do you see yourself going? Like, is the goal Bruno Mars? Is the goal, I want to write demos and I want to be able to get these in the hands of other artists? I want to be the person who brings projects to life, or even just, there's a whole career path of people who just kind of live somewhere in the middle where they make a living, they perform shows, they go on tours, they sell merch, they live their lives, and they maybe aren't as well known as the Beyoncés or the Justin Biebers or what have you. What does Zeke Rowan see for himself in your career?
For my career, I want to be famous, but like you have to think about why you want to be famous. Like the reason why I want to be famous is because I want to touch as many lives as possible. Like mental health is a big thing. I try to mention when I like do things like this, because it's really like people say we have all these therapists, all these, but no, like people are still suffering from mental illness and such. And it took me a long time. Like just as I got out of high school, I started, getting better with all that. But I know a lot of people out there are struggling, and there's not much, I can do about it. That I can't really think of any other way to get to people than, sharing what is my art. And when they listen to it, like it kind of is what I said before. I just want them to feel better about whatever they're going through. So yeah, that is my goal. I want to be famous, but for the right reasons. And I don't want to be like one of those celebrities that just gets famous and then kind of forgets about the people that haven't got them there. Because you are not, if you're famous, it's not because of you. It's because the people who, perceive you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's because of them, and I want to be able to give back to people. So
that's super dope. You don't hear that often, where when someone expresses what they want, is not necessarily just for them. To for me to get all of the glory, or for me to be the person that is celebrated or what have you, is for me to be able to reach more people, on a bigger scale. And for you, you've mentioned like talking about mental health and kind of expressing uh the things that you've gone through, trying to help people through music. What kind of led you to having mental health as such a important part of your artistry in general? Like, what was there a certain experience, or if you're comfortable talking about it, or a certain moment in time where you said, this is something that I see as a big problem for my peers, my community, that I just want to help with?
right. So this is gonna be like two things, but they relate. So a lot of the reason why people have a hard time is because of money, and sometimes a lot of people can't make money because of some kind of illness. I actually have chronic migraines, and I have a arachnoid cyst on my brain. So I get headaches that are so bad I can't talk, I can't walk. All this is like you wouldn't even recognize me. It's like the doctors just describe it as a stroke. Basically, it looks like a stroke, it mimics a stroke, but it's not like a stroke, but it feels like one. And that happens for like the whole day. It takes me out for a whole day, and people don't realize that when you have things like that, like I don't know when I'm gonna get it. When it happens, I don't get the headache initially, and it's just like I can't see anymore. And then it's scary because I could be driving and it happens. Like, it could just happen out of nowhere. And then I have like a 30-minute interval to get somewhere before it hits, and then I just lose everything. Like, I literally forgot who my best friends were one time. It was pretty scary, but I normally get it back like the day after. It's just, it confuses you so bad because like the pain is so bad. And like a lot of the times, like I wanted to like die because of it, but then the way I keep myself alive is like, and by going through this, because this happens like every month. It's horrible, and it just like it's like unbearable. The thing that keeps me going is the fact that I could probably inspire somebody else like living with a chronic illness or something, because like it feels very alone. I don't know anybody else who has the problems I have, and that can be like very isolating, and I just want people to feel like they're not alone in terms of that. So like feeling alone contributes to a lot of the bad mental health, and I know a lot of people with chronic migraines, they tend to just kind of like, it's called suicide migraines because people do kill themselves over it. It's one of the worst pains. Like, it's statistically like one of the worst pains. Like, women who have cluster headaches say that it's worse than giving birth when they've given birth. But that's not for everybody. That's just like some evidence I heard one time, like at a migraine office. It was just, yeah. So I just want people like me, or people to think, like, who aren't, like, let's just say, like, we can broaden this out. Like, if they have problems like chronic illnesses, or they don't think they're conventionally attractive, or the colors that somebody is, or like the weight somebody is, like, you can do whatever you want to do, you know, like, it's your life and you only like live once. So why would you want to live it under like this rule that you can't do something just because you have like to take one extra step? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Wow. Now that's a heavy thing to carry so young too. Like and that's something when I was younger, I used to get migraines super duper bad, but they were never that bad, but I know how bad they were. So to imagine it going like 3-4 steps past that,
Yeah.
and having to live with that, and you just now hitting 18, like, and that's the thing. I'm gonna go off on my old people rant real quick, because I'm accepting the fact that I'm an elder now, so you guys gotta bear with me. In that, but no, like, for you to be this young, and honestly, like, for you to be this young and to have such a grasp on understanding and being able to express so eloquently what it is that you feel, and understanding that there's somebody else in the world, whether you know them, you can see them, you feel them, you touch them, that there is somebody else who is going through this exact same thing. So if I can be strong enough for the both of us, then maybe I can help you as well as help myself through this process. So big applause to you for being that, and for being able to express yourself in such a way that you can convey that, and you can convey the message, the heart of what that is to your core group of listeners. That's amazing. That's incredible. And I already know, like I said again, to be this young and for you to have so much ahead of you, and how much this is going to evolve and grow, and just your community is going to grow with you. So that's incredible. That's incredible. I got a couple quick hitters with you. I like to play this game with folks. So let's say 50 years from now, what did that make you? 68?
Yep.
Biopic
oh my
time.
Gosh.
Biopic time. We'll pretend that today is 50 years from now. Who would you say you would want to play you in your biopic?
Oh goodness. This is kind of hard. Probably like one of those like toddler Bruno Mars impersonators. I think one of them would probably be bound to look like me. People say I look like Bruno Mars all the time, so I don't even know. Let's see if Bruno Mars has a kid. Maybe he'll be it or something. If he has a son or something.
Okay, little Bruno.
Okay,
Lil
yeah,
Bruno,
right.
Listen. Get ready. Acting classes.
Right, but I want somebody to actually look like me. Somebody that actually looks like me, because you see, like, I don't even know. Like, some of these people, when they make biopics about them, they don't look like...
They don't look like them.
No, they don't look like him.
They don't look like him.
Yep, yeah.
I have a big gripe. The Michael Jackson, I don't know if you guys seen the trailer for the new Michael Jackson movie. Okay, Michael's being played by his nephew, whatever.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Quincy Jones. Whoever they have play Quincy Jones looks nothing like Quincy Jones. You don't sound like Quincy Jones, and it's throwing me off. It's throwing me completely off. So I feel that. I feel that.
Oh man, that's funny.
What's your favorite show right now?
Oh, right now 911. It's
I think
it's like a firefighter show.
I know it. I just watched the newest episode the other day.
Yeah,
Okay,
that and Breaking Bad. Shout out Breaking Bad.
I gotta watch Breaking Bad. I've never seen it, and I hear everybody talk about it. Gotta watch it.
Yes, you have to, because then after that you gotta watch Better Call Saul and then El Camino.
Oh, see, now I gotta you adding to my list of shows right now. Okay, let me see. 911. You like Nashville, the original, or Lone Star? I know they cut Lone Star off, which I'm a little salty about because that was my favorite one.
Really? So I haven't seen Lone Star. I've just gotten into Nashville, and I like the music aspects that are in it because there's that one. I've only seen like the first episode.
Okay.
For real. Okay. Like, and that girl was singing, and I was like, okay, girl, you got some chops. Yeah. Yeah, and then, but the original is so OG. Bro, I love Athena. Athena's such a baddie. She's
Shout out to Athena.
Shout out Athena, for real.
I'm feeling away because they killed Bobby off.
What?
You didn't see? Oh, my goodness.
No way.
I'm so sorry.
He just married Athena.
I'm so sorry. I thought you were caught up. My apologies. Don't even worry about it.
Just kidding. He didn't die. Just
Spoiler
kidding.
alert. Just pretend it never happened. Pretend it never happened. Don't worry about it. It's a lot.
Thinking about that.
There's a lot that's going to happen in between. You will forget. Don't worry. You got some time.
Man.
My bad. I'm going to keep my unsolicited comments to myself. Okay.
Oh, God.
If we were to go through your phone right now, who are, like, what's the top 3 songs that would come up?
Ooh, right now, probably, I just covered this song. I did an Instagram reel about it because I don't know music theory, by the way. Like, I don't know anything about it. Like, everything I do is by ear. Like, I don't know. I couldn't tell you anything about it. So, and Charlie Puth, because he inspires me. He has perfect pitch, and my choir teacher said I would have perfect pitch, but I don't know notes. So I guess I'm not there yet. But yeah, but and then probably Nangs by Tame Impala, and then The Flowers by The Drums.
I love that. What if you were stuck on an island, just you, water, a little bit of food, iPod, only one album. We throwing it back to the iPod days. iPod, one album, and some headphones. What album is that?
In Rainbows. Shout out Radiohead.
Like you knew you.
Because me and him have actually had this conversation before, and I think I literally asked him this exact question, and I think the answer was In Rainbows, the first one though, the OG.
I can appreciate that, y'all. Does he give it to? I can appreciate that y'all prepping for this day to come.
Oh yeah, we were excited, so I was very excited.
I feel that. All right, one more question for you. So, is it just music for you? Are we trying to get into acting? Are we trying to get into full blown productions? And what other creative endeavors could we possibly see Zeke stumble into?
Right. So I'm planning on going to college for psychology. So I want to become a therapist, but I want to start my own music therapy practice. So that's just kind of like part of the dream right now. It could change, but as of right now, that's what I'm kind of aiming for.
That's dope.
Yeah, I want to be able to like do a lot of like nonprofit stuff though. Yeah. So but I do have to have a license for that. So I can't I can't just help people without a license because that wouldn't be real. But yeah, so I want to help like kids, teenagers who don't have like an outlet, or they feel very down about themselves, or they don't feel up to the standards that like society makes. Like in these like in recent times and stuff, it's been hard. Mm-hmm. And like you see these kids, they're like 12, and they like when I was 12, I was playing with Legos, and like you see these kids, they got like they're talking about what kind of Bugatti they want, and I'm just like I didn't even know what a Bugatti was until I was like 16. So maybe that's just skill issue on my end, but I don't think so. Doesn't feel like it.
It's gonna just get worse. The older you get, you're gonna look back and be like, wait, what year were you guys born?
2007.
That blows my mind. That was like my heyday. I was like 9. That was a good day. Like I can run off. I can run off what I was watching, what I was listening to. That's my heyday. It blows my mind. It's gonna get worse as you guys get older. You're gonna be like, what? You was doing what when you was what? Huh? You had what when you were?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's super duper dope. Well, Zeke, DJ, appreciate you guys coming. Let everybody know where they can follow you guys. You know what, DJ? Pop up here too. Let them know where they can follow you.
All right. So I'm Zeke Rowan. Thank you for watching this episode. This is DJ. He's the drummer of my band Palm of Your Hand. Shout out Palm of Your Hand band on Instagram and TikTok. And you can follow me on my solo stuff, Zeke Rowan, and then Zeke Rowan on TikTok. And then, yeah, I'm on everything, all platforms. Alright. This is my first interview.
Yo, I love it, Zeke. I love it, Zeke. And listen, for it to be your first interview, you did amazing. You came in, you knew, like I remember I did my first interview. I was stumbling. I was repeating myself, stuttering. So you did amazing. Big shout out to Zeke. Shout out to DJ as well for popping in. Like I said, this kid's amazing, man. I love what this next generation has to offer. I'm super excited to see what Zeke does. And super duper special announcement. We had talked about this after the interview had ended, and we both was like, dang, should have announced that. But anywho, we gonna do it right now. So Zeke, listen. Y'all, listen, okay? This Friday, if you listening to this on Saturday or Sunday, this happened on Friday, okay? This Friday, catch Zeke Rowan performing live at the Flint Local 432 as a member, a part of the Unplugged lineup. It's gonna be a great time, amazing time, and Zeke Rowan will be there kicking it, playing some of these joints. He told y'all, this all him. He write this, he produce it, he do the whole nine, alright? Zeke like that. Zeke is really like that. I'm super excited, man, to pop out and check you out live, Zeke. That would be my first time, and we had a little convo afterwards. I told Zeke and DJ, bring the whole band through. I want to talk to everybody, so we gonna work on getting that going. But look, put it on your calendars, December 5th. 7 p.m. Flint Local 432. Address is 124 West 1st Street, Flint, Michigan 48502. All right. If you in the area, pop out. If you're not in the area, you want to get a plane ticket, pop out. We ain't turning nobody away. All right. So y'all make sure y'all come and support Zeke Rowan. But in the meantime, he gave y'all his socials. Go ahead over to Instagram. Tap in with Zeke, see what he got going on, man, because the music is amazing, and that's what we about to get into. All right, Zeke Rowan is 101, super duper talented, super incredible, and all of these songs. He sent me about 3 songs that I can play, and I got on my way here. I was like, which one am I gonna play? Which one am I gonna play? I like them all. Which one? We gon' go ahead and get into a joint. I love it. I love all 3 of these. I think I gotta keep one tucked away until it gets released, so I ain't gonna touch that one. But we gonna touch one of the ones that have definitely already been out, released. I love it. I'm sitting here still torn in my head as I look at both of them. I'm like, dang, I wanna play both of them. And you know what? It's Uptown Sounds, hosted by Maimuxic, so we might just play both of them, because why not? Let's do it. Why not? This is Zeke Rowan with Good Intentions on Uptown Sounds. Let's go.
Your eyes, they glimmer, the sun beats off of your skin.
Your best friend told me you're
that's gonna be in my head. It's catchy as all get out. Let me just say, it's amazing. I'm always in awe. I'm working with some folks on some projects. You know, I'm stepping into like an engineer. You know, I'm working on getting in my engineering bag. I've been avoiding it for a little minute, but I decided, you know, studio, yeah, why not? Give it a try. I am always amazed at artists because I was never a singer. I never had to do it. I've never been able to do it. Even with auto-tune, it's been a little questionable at best, even with, you know, being corrected. But now that I'm working with artists and working with singers, I get them in and we going through all of these different harmonies and stacks and all of this and that. And it's really like a collaborative effort of us being like, yo, what does this sound like? How does this sound? And all right, let's try this. Let's do that. It amazes me when I hear these artists who can just sit in a bedroom and just come up with all of this off the cuff and it sounds great. Like Zeke, you're amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it, man. But look, we winding down on Uptown Sounds. As always, I want to thank y'all for kicking it with me this last hour. I've had a great time. I've had a fun time, man. I love doing this. Like I tell y'all all the time, I love doing this. It's not something that I force off of myself, but hey, we here now, and hey, I like doing it. I like kicking it with y'all. I hope y'all like kicking it with me. I love doing this. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with us next week. Like I said, part 1 of a 2-part takeover. Okay, we had to split this one into 2 parts as well because me and Chris the Boss, had a crazy conversation. And listen, that wasn't even a whole conversation. Like I promise you, we sat there and we talked for like 20-30 minutes before I was like, oh shoot, like let me get this set up so we can have this conversation for the show. But man, listen, great conversation. I'm super excited to get into that one. So y'all make sure y'all tap back in with us next week. All right, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Taking us out today is Zeke Rowan with his joint Underserved. Y'all make sure, mark those calendars. December 5th, Fent Local 432, Zeke Rowan, Unplugged. Let's get it. Peace.
I'm tired of being on my own. That's why I get you on the phone. I hate the thought of going without. You're someone who can show me how. I wanna figure you all out. I really like you being around. Love it when you're conversing back, but how can I not when you talk like that? You go leading me